Evening YouTube, Trev here, Summit or Nothing, wild camping on Dartmoor. I'm in the Lidford area and I'm coming to find Doe Tor today. I've never been there, so I thought why not try find that, have a bit of a camp, just see how it goes. That's Brat Tor there with Widgery Cross on top of it. And then over here, this is Arms Tor. It's a cracking area over there, more of the Northmoor. I'm in the Naturehike Star River 2 today, and it's quite gusty, so I thought it'd be a good test in the wind to see how that holds up. So I've just taken a bearing from the car and I'm going to go and try and find some springs to fill my water bottle up. And I thought that would be a good test of my navigation skills, see if I can do that. If we look up here now, this is Hare Tor in the distance and then Doe Tor in front of it. And we want to get over there by the range markers, and that's where we're going to find some water. So I'd navigated, I'd come up around the outside of this wall, so I'll get to the corner over here and then we'll take another bearing, hopefully straight to the springs. Okay, so we're entering Willsworthy Range, just a quick in and out, get some water and get back over the other side. They are firing here tomorrow, so I'll want to camp the other side. I don't want to get bombed in the night. Right, well I've managed to find the springs, but unfortunately they're dry. I double checked on View Ranger once I got in the area and I've walked right across it, and as you can see here, you can see water has run. The way the grass is all flowed and then dried. So this is where the spring was, but at the moment obviously hasn't been enough rain. So okay, so I found some water now, little stream, the Wallabrook. I'm just going to fill up from there instead, and then we can get up to Doe Tor and have a camp. Here we go, top of Doe Tor. Views, cracking. Great Links Tor now in the background there as well. So the wind is coming in over that way, so even though I do want to test the tent to an extent, I don't want to be awake all night, have a rubbish night's sleep, so I'm going to come and camp this side of the Tor, so I'm a bit shielded from the wind. And this looks like a half decent area. It's not completely level, but there's not so many stones here as there is over there, so I'm going to try and pitch the tent here somewhere. The outer skin on, now to get the inner skin put in and clipped up. Ta-da! Home for the night. Let's see how that holds up. Alright, so I'm in my tent. And I've got something to show you. Look at this. I've got the Trangia Mini. So it's really quite a sturdy lid. It clips on nice and easy there. And it holds quite firm. And it's all in here. Look how shiny it is, new. I have rinsed it, I have opened it and given it a bit of a rinse out. What I have forgot though is a windshield. So hopefully it's not too windy up here and isn't going to ruin my cooking. The first thing I'm going to cook is the first thing that Tom cooked for me on the Transit Mini is his pizzas. I haven't got the tortillas, I've got pita bread instead. So I'm going to make some chili and chorizo pizzas in a pita bread on the Trangia. There's a link to Tom's video here and you should check out his channel, he cooks some amazing stuff. But it's got me wanting to use the Trangia as an alternative to the jet boil, to have fresh cooked food instead of boiling in a bag. Just seems like a great idea to me. And then I haven't bought the Trangia bottle yet, but I bought just a little Naturehike water bottle which I filled with the Trangia fluid. It's only a couple of quid. Put some fluid in there. I can see why the Trangia one's better, because you don't get spillages around the side like I've just done there. That's what's just happened, I've made a mess, and I've got fluid all over everything. So there's a reason you use the proper Trangia bottles. So I've got grated mozzarella, some chorizo slices, and I've got a couple of little pots in here. Oh, I forgot to drop that off to the doctors. That's olive oil, and there's a little herb mix I made in there, garlic powder, oregano, chili flakes. Then I've got a couple of cup of soups to make the tomato sauce. So you want a little bit of water, not a lot. Yeah, nice and thick. Shut that off for a minute. It's not working. It's just broken to pieces. Maybe tortillas are better than pita bread after all. I thought it'd be a nice sort of a pouch to put it in, but it's not. Exactly worked. Let me get some of the paste on. Mix it on. I've ruined this, Tom. I thought I was being clever putting it in the pita bread, but obviously not. Oh, I didn't add the herbs in there, did I? Put some in there now. This chorizo smells. Now let's try and cook. Whoa, see that gust? It's simmering back on. Calm it down a bit. There's a knife. Might be able to get a better cut with that. Oh, that's a lot better. Just take that off there a minute. So it comes hot. Oh, it's gone. Right, so chili and chorizo pizza without the chili, because I left it out, I forgot. Still good. Just a quick word of advice. If you do use one of these water bottles to keep your fuel in, remember that there's fuel in there, not water. And don't do what I just done. I was meant to mix up some more of my tomato puree mix. Just needed a bit more water in there and tipped this straight into it. So yeah, learn from my mistakes. Right, in the tent now. Yeah, it's meant to be dry for the evening and the night. It's actually where I am is quite calm at the moment, not too much wind, but it turns out there's going to be rain early in the morning now, so whether I'll be up before that to clear off before the rain kicks in. I've bought me waterproofs. You might notice today I've got me Vango Sherpa backpack. It's only because the last couple of videos my backpack seemed to be just bulging. It looked horrendous, my Quechua, so I thought I'd bring the bigger backpack. And I actually ended up carrying 15.5 kilos today. The backpack is about 700 grams heavier than the Quechua, and the tent, the Naturehike Star River, is also heavier, so that's put on a little bit of weight in there. But apart from that, I haven't bought so many clothes, I haven't bought so many layers. I've only bought one floor mat tonight, which is me Latcure Outfitters. I think they've discontinued this mat, which is a shame because it's actually a really decent mat. Also bought a new headlamp can't really show it to you because it will blind you. It's decent. It's a bio light, a bit more expensive than I'd usually spend. £45, which is, I know, it's horrendously expensive, but I spoilt myself because my headlamp that I usually use always turns on in my bag, and because it's batteries I just run out of batteries, so it's always really dim. This one's a USB charger, so I thought, right, buy it once, I ain't gonna need to spend it again. I've got my charger, so that's my logic there. So I bought a new headlamp, and I think that's on dim at the moment. It's not even on its brightest, so you can see it's quite an improvement. So anyway, that's bedtime. Let's see how the night goes in the Naturehike Star River 2. Cheers.
Right, it's 1:30 in the morning. The tent is proper flappy. Yeah, those flaps around the bottom of it are for layering snow on top. If you're camping in the snow, it will stop the snow going underneath or something. But it's not snowing out at the moment. But you get used to that. But it's absolutely freezing. I've had to just put my coat on. It's June now. We're into June. Started to prepare for summer, but no, it's like winter again. Anyway, I just thought I'd report that. Back to sleep. Peace. See you in the morning. Morning's right. 5:30 in the morning. You've seen the mess in here. Look at this. Yeah. Bit of a mess. I'll get up and have a urination. Have a look around. You get a hot drink inside me, I think. It's actually not that cold. Now I'm up and about. Mild, it's alright. You just see the mist just thinning. So yeah, it's nice and roomy in here. It seemed to have held up. It wasn't really much of a test for it in the wind after all. I thought it was going to be. But I actually like it. I like having the side door to get in and out as opposed to the end. Well, I've got two side doors. I suppose what I could do is open this door now and get a view of Doe Tor in the distance. The beauty of having a tent with two doors, you can just take in the views from either side. Not that there's much to look at the moment.